Well, TPC, I have another fine quality speedrun, and this is Degeneration. And in under 15 minutes, we will have a very nice commentary for this. So, this game has a lot of technical stuff to it, more than the Marathon series. The first technical thing is making it. Okay. That's a hard skip to start with. So what happened on that? Well, basically, due to the isometric layout of the room, the developers did not think smart enough to make sure that the room's walls actually met the edge of the screen. Now, because of that, you can actually clip through some walls. That one you can't. Following this way. You can clip through that wall on the top. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that's a good split to start off with. Now, this run's going to have a lot of controls and bars, which is reset floor. Especially if I die at the start. When it comes down to it, if a position where on a particular floor is faster, just to reset the whole floor, that'll happen. So we're going to do the second. Not there. Come on. Not there. Come on. There we go. You can miss that sometimes. So I'm going to take my time on this part because it's easy to die in this room if you're going too fast. And there's a lot of setup to get back to the key, so it is advisable to take your time on that floor, or that room. This next room, I have to walk a particular way to make sure I meet the cycle. And that's a good case of AI manipulation. But that's actually something the game shows you. So we have to wait 2 cycles on that. And now we're going to see if we can clip it. Okay, we actually went through. We skipped a 45-second puzzle there. So that's real good. And now we go to our first terminal in the game. And it opens. So that one is constant. It's username Seth, password ostrich. There's only one other terminal in the game that we have to mess with during this route. So, yeah, pretty good. Also, there we go. Sometimes if you kill Agen while it is on a platform, it will freeze that electrical plate. I don't know why, but it does. Okay. So effectively, we just reset the entire floor. We're not going to reset here because it's actually quicker to reset and start from there than it is to let the thing go. Alright, so now we're going to shoot that civilian because it caused us some trouble. I'm going to head this way. Pick up the key. Now we head towards the exit. Now, this floor is notable for being the floor where you first find the C-Gen. C-Gens are really nasty to deal with. We take advantage of a glitch on one C-Gen in the route. Could have shot that switch, but I'm gonna be safe. Okay. And now we take the safe route. There we go. And normally the game expects you to use a grenade to kill it, but we're not the game. We'll do what we feel like we need to do. Okay, we're gonna shoot that. And that floor is usually hard when I actually do let it run. This is a serious run, going with what I have. Now, why do I say that? It's because this run is supposed to be as close to... There we go. For some reason, you cannot use or get a second bomb where I found, or a third bomb. In the area coming out, there's supposed to be a third bomb. For some reason, we don't pick it up. It's actually a grenade shield, actually. So, we're just going with what we have. Now, this part I'm going to do a safe strat because the actual strat that you would use takes way too much time. Alright, now we have to carefully wait. There we go. We're going to let the siegen kill us. There we go. And since siegen is in a room that it did not originate from, the game just despawns it. Which I find hilarious. So we're going to pick up this grenade. This is our first of 2 grenades that we're going to need for the rest of the run. We're going to have to get them to fall there. There we go. We're going to open this doorway, and we're going to pick up the second grenade in this area here. This looks incredibly hard to do, but once you have the patterns... By the way, you have to remember to do all of those, or the back and forths. It is really stressful. They're just gonna be set. We need as many lives as possible coming into the next section. I think that's actually my first death in this run. I can't remember. Okay, so we're done with that room. So now what we're going to do is we're going to allow some agents this way. We need to make sure that their sprite does not touch us. It doesn't matter where the agent is, position-wise. If the sprite touches you, you will get eaten. Now, sometimes you can actually brush onto one and it won't actually aggro, which I find odd. That's alright, we can redo that. There we go. We can redo that as well. Alright, and now we're going to set us... we're going to be safe and we're going to count all of those now. And unfortunately, I do have to mention, in this route, we have to deal with getting 2 keys, or 3 keys, that in a regular game with the right layout, we wouldn't have to deal with entirely, because we would just have to bomb a door and then get on with our lives. But with this route, we actually have to go this way. Now we're going to be safe, and we're going to have this guy follow us. I have 4 lives, but as many lives as you can on floor 88 and 89 is extremely vital. You will see what I mean in a second. Like, if we didn't have to deal with... oh boy, there we go. If we did not have to deal with the, just get this enough. I'm gonna get this, there we go. It's better to get it than risk getting killed. Alright, so we're gonna have yet another person. And if you leave the room before they actually leave, it does not count. So, and they will disappear. So you will be crapola alala. So now we're in the 20-minute oh boy section of the game. This is a section that I have been known to get extremely frustrated and mad over. I have since gotten over it. Okay. I just realized we don't have a shield, so we're gonna actually have to be real careful with this. That's fine. That's fine. We have enough lives so we can deal with that. Alright. Unfortunately, we have to walk over there to hit the switch, and that's really sucks. So now, let me make sure I have enough grenades. Okay, we're going to not deal with that guy. Okay, here we go. Have 5 chances of getting this. Oh boy. Okay, now we use the clock. I'm going to hug that wall. And then we'll get rid of time, and so this is a fantasy section. Trippy, huh? Excuse the Christian imagery. We have to actually talk to him. Uh-oh. That's what happens when your enter key is right next to your stop key. This will be timed later. Had a feeling. The worst part is I can't get rid of that one. There we go. Alright, we got good luck on that. And oh boy, this is already going to be my PB. So now we're going, instead of taking the dangerous route, we're going to take the route as it was intended. So we get to see something pretty cool. There we go. And now to stop. That's already a PB. It's not world record, but it's good enough.